Hey guys, my name is Waltogator and welcome to a little trip down memory lane as we play the original Sonic the Hedgehog on the Sega Mega Drive, or Genesis if you live in the States. Absolute classic Sega game, Sonic game, just absolute classic. Because you know, I've already played Super Mario Bros. So why not revisit the origins of the Blue Blur himself, eh? Now, when I was a whippersnapper, my entire life was basically Sonic the Hedgehog. My family owned a Mega Drive. I didn't. It wasn't like mine. It was the family's. I played it like all the fucking time, you know. Yeah, it was like the family Mega Drive. And actually, the first game I ever played was Sonic the Hedgehog, because we went to my grandma's house one day, like one afternoon, and my uncle lived with her, and he was big on like technology and stuff. He always liked getting all the new shit, because you know he was a bachelor at the time, disposable income, yada yada. I hate the special stage, and he just got a shiny Model 1 Sega Mega Drive, and it was on the it was like on the the TV was on like the fridge. Fuck's sake. I hate this stage. I want a gem. The TV was like on the fridge, and there was the Mega Drive there, and it was loaded up onto Sonic, and it was on the Spring Yard zone. God, why am I having such trouble with this fucking stage? No. Up here, thank you. Yeah, it was loaded up on the Spring Yard zone, and I played it for a bit. Didn't play it long, and although I'd never played a video game before, I think Sonic's a really good one to kind of get kids playing games, certainly at the time anyway, because literally the only button is jump. Move and jump. So it's quite intuitive, like, for someone who's never played a game to go, right, well, this button does this, all these 3 buttons do this, one action, and then moving left and right, it just was really logical. And yeah, and that was my first taste of video games. Sorry, that was really rambly. That's not, special stages aren't the time to be trying to have some sort of conversation. But yeah, it was my first taste of video games, and I was hooked ever since. And although I would state now that, you know, I am more of a Mario guy, I'm more of a Nintendo guy than I am a Sega, but I will always have a huge nostalgia boner for anything like Sega or Mega Drive related. I love this console. Again, if you'd have asked me when I was a kid, I'd have said I preferred the Mega Drive to the Super Nintendo, but now my opinion has clearly changed. I think it's that thing is, I think when you delve a little bit if you delve a little deeper into both systems' libraries, and you take away the games that were on both systems, you kind of, I think the Super Nintendo just ever so slightly trumps the. I want that. The Super Nintendo just ever so slightly trumps the Mega Drive, I think, in terms of like exclusives. It had a lot of, you know, like the Squaresoft games and stuff were really, really cool. It's got Chrono Trigger on it. And Nintendo's output was really good, but Sega's output on the Mega Drive was just as good. So it's, it's close. Like exclusive-wise, I would say it's close. You know, like fucking got bounced into the jail. I'm going to try and get the emeralds, but I'm going to try and get them, but not like try and get them. If that makes any sense. Oh yeah, back when the levels had 3 acts as opposed to the 2. Yeah. I don't really know what to say. It's Sonic, isn't it? He's a little bit embarrassing now, I must admit. I mean, I know people will still enjoy the games and that's fine. Like, you know, you like what you like and everything. But for me personally, once he went 3D, I know it's like beating a dead horse, isn't it, at this point? But once he went, oh, I don't want runny shoes. It's the one thing you don't want in the Sonic games, to go faster. As my friend says, gotta go faster! Gotta go faster! It's like, no! No, Sonic! Calm down. I don't know what I was going on about. Oh yeah, like, you know, I don't like Sonic Adventure. I don't absolutely hate Adventure 2. But I dislike most of Adventure 2. Like, the Sonic stages are fine, and the Shadow stages, but I'm not a fan of the rest of it. But then it's got the chows, so, you know, that's like, you can't totally hate it. I mean, you can if you want. You do what you want. As long as you're not hurting anyone, it's all gravy. Ha ha! Da 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 da. Ba da ba ba ba. But here he comes, oh, Dr. Robotas himself. Let's try and kill him before he even has a... Oh, bubble. Ooh. I'm not having any of that. Hee hee. Na. Ah! I like how he goes red in the face and his moustache turns black. Yay! That's Greenhouse Zone done. I didn't even mention the fucking music. I mean, the soundtrack to this game is fantastic, and actually that is the thing I would say with Sonic games, is no matter how bad the game is, you're generally going to get a banging soundtrack. Here we go. This is where the game just goes, hey, you know how you like going quick? Most of it. Well, now you're not allowed. It's time to go slow. This is where he becomes a bit of a just a normal platformer. And I mean, I wouldn't say Sonic's thing is necessarily all about speed. I mean, he goes fast, but it's a little bit more like about gaining the momentum, isn't it, to do all his gravity-defying tricks, going upside down, hoops and loops and all that. A bit more of a spectacle kind of guy. He's cool. I like Sonic. Like I say, I've always got a soft spot for the little blue Hedgehog. Red sneakers. Stupid bat. Zubats. This ain't Pokemans. This is a proper just death trap, isn't it? Please don't spike me. One of the worst sounds in video games. When you get spiked. I don't think I've ever really watched anyone speedrun Sonic. I don't know, it doesn't sound as interesting as some other games. Because, you know, he goes quick. I know you can probably speed through most levels in a few seconds, but I imagine this stage is where any kind of speedrun attempt kind of grinds to a halt. Oh, what was that? Nothing but net. Ka-ching. Oh, fuck. No, Sonic. No, wrong way. Where's the flipping emerald. No! I'll try and get the gems, but I'm not promising anything. I've got one, but I don't think you can see it because it's flickering to make it look shiny, but it just means that the capture doesn't pick it up most of the time. I've got one. You know, it's not like Supersonics in this. In fairness, getting all the Chaos Emeralds in this game isn't really worth it, because all it does is give you some flowers in the ending screen. But they're valuable flowers. How do people feel about... How do you folk feel about Sonic? You like him? You hate him? You wish he'd... die? That's a bit mean. I don't wish Sonic would die. I wish he'd... be really good again. Like, Sonic Mania was so good. It's like... Can we have another one of those, please? That's what I want. You know, like, it was... Sonic Mania was cool because of the... It obviously had the... it remixed a lot of old stages, but gave them, like the first act of it or whatever was generally like a faithful recreation with some bits in it, but then the second act would usually like flip it on its head and introduce something completely different. Really neat. Good shit, Sonic Mania. What's people's favourite Sonic game? Mine would probably be 2. I think I like 2 the most, which is probably a bit of a... Can't do spin dash in this. Yeah, I think 2... I don't know, but it just feels like a bigger and betterer. But I'd probably say the best one, of the 2D Sonics anyway, is Sonic 3 when you put Sonic and Knuckles, when you add them together to make that really big fucking awesome game. I'd probably say that was the best Sonic. But you know, there's a difference between best and favourite. But yeah, Sonic 2 I think. I mean, I was tempted to just play Sonic 2, but I kind of want, with the way I do Let's Plays, kind of want to revisit, if I start playing a series or whatever, I'd kind of like to go in order, because you know I've got a bit of OCD about that kind of shit. So there'll be some exceptions obviously to the rule. I know I have already done like A Link to the Past, but that was a randomizer, so that doesn't really count. And I don't really know the original Zelda very well. I didn't grow up with it. Didn't really grow up with A Link to the Past. I mean, I played it when I was a kid, but borrowed it from a friend. Still, I gave him the game back, but he gave me the instruction manual on the map that came with it as well, and I actually still have them somewhere. It's alright, he was a dick. Oh, the special stages. Oh, I've gone all the way back. I don't think I really enjoy any of the special stages though in any Sonic game. Even the quote-unquote good ones, like blue spheres and stuff. Don't love it. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Wrong way. Come on. I might give up on the special stages because they really piss me off. You've just got like so little control in them. I don't know, I'm making excuses. People are like, I would already have all the gems by now. What was there, there's 6? Maybe not all the gems. You'd have 4 of them by this point, I guess. We had to get 2 in the Acts 1 and 2. Probably a bit bad though that this is my 3rd 2D platform in a row, but if I'm being honest with you guys, you probably expect a lot of those, because I do enjoy me a good old-fashioned 2D platform. But which way am I actually going? This is the one where it gets a little bit confusing, maybe? This way? Ooh, it's a weird jump. The lava in this game always reminded me of tinned spaghetti. Heinz tinned spaghetti. Stick that on some toast. Nom, nom, nom. Make sure your toaster doesn't explode. Whoa! Excuse me. There's a... Taking me, boy. There's a weird... I don't know if... I guess it's a bug. Or a quirk in this game, is that if you get hit while you're on... If you get hit by spikes... Free Sonic. If you get hit by spikes and the recoil sends you into more spikes, you instantly just die. Your flashing invulnerable stage don't mean anything. Oh, I don't want to get squashed, please! No hedgehog pancakes today. I've none of that as well. The thing that's weird as well with this game is that you have a time limit, but the timer counts up instead of down. I find that a bit strange, don't you? You have like 10 minutes to beat a stage, but it takes you 10 minutes to beat a level. Oh, that fireball! Come on! Ah! Boss. This boss is quite easy if I remember correctly. Come on, where are you? You start on this side, and he just instantly goes to the other side to try and spit fire on you. For a mad scientist, he's not very bright. Well, I suppose that's why he's a mad scientist, and rather than just a good scientist. Flummoxed again! I'll be honest with you, the reason why I actually wanted to play this game, I mean, I was thinking about what to record. I'm kind of wanting to get a nice buffer of episodes done. But I was actually rewatching some of the old Let's Plays I did with my friend and my best mate, Rob. We had 2 YouTube channels. Neither of them ever, like, did anything. But we didn't, we didn't do it for views or whatever. We did it just to fucking dick around, and it was so much fun. And I was actually watching. We did a playthrough. We've played Sonic numerous times. I think the way I edited the Let's Plays originally, well, not originally, in the second iteration of our Let's Play channel, I started doing it where I was like, I'll edit the episodes. So it was like 2 episodes to beat all of Sonic, but you miss like half the game. I don't know what that does. Ah! Armadillo came out of nowhere. Armadillo? I don't know what it is. Badnik. But I was thinking about, I might actually, I mean, I don't have any of the old episodes like saved anywhere, but I might download them off YouTube cheekily, and I might compile some highlight type things, because we had some fucking laughs. Like, the quality and stuff of them wasn't necessarily great. I mean, not that the quality of mine are anything outstanding, but I feel like they're serviceable. Get job done, innit? I suppose the quality of a good Let's Play is more of the personality, I suppose. Whether you like them, think they're funny or interesting or whatever. Hopefully someone thinks I'm one or the other. I don't often say much, but I mean, I think the focus of this whole thing is kind of like a, hey, remember this? Remember these games? very much geared towards people of my age bracket in the 30s. Excuse me, I was rolling. Well, I don't think I was actually rolling, but I did press the roll button. Here's a question: did anyone ever play that Game Boy Advance port of Sonic the Hedgehog? Don't ask why, but it was fucking awful. And you just think, how did you fuck up Sonic? Like, how did you make... Like, it just doesn't work. It just does not work at all. Oops, I missed all of those rings. Yeah, it's so broken. Like, they really put like zero effort into it. It feels like, you know, like the beta or alpha phase of a game where they're like, we've got it running, like the game is somewhat functional. You look at it and it looks like Sonic the Hedgehog. So they're like, here you go, we've developed this. Oh, you can pop them from behind. All right. Yeah, we've got this prototype, but it needs a lot of like, it needs some severe fine tuning and quality assurance and all that kind of shit. And they just went, oh, we've already printed the cartridges and it's being shipped to stores. You're like, oh, it wasn't finished. So bad. I wonder if anyone's like, I don't know why you'd want to. Excuse me, ominous spiky ball. I wonder if anyone's like made a patch for it and made it work. One of those things, and it's like you can't really polish a turd. It's a shame because this is such a great game. Can you imagine having that on the go? Whoa! Fuck me! Whoa! Still going. Oh, I should have jumped there. We're on bottom now, look. We'll give this special stage a whirl. Not gonna win, am I? Not gonna win. So is this the... Because it does eventually start recycling the same special stages. I think this is actually the first one. Never mind! I'm sorry, that got really loud. I'm just not going to bother going through. Not much point at this stage. No, this episode might go a smidgen bit long. I don't want to leave a zone unfinished. That does mean that I have to start the next episode in the labyrinth zone. Spiky thing was coming for me. I didn't commit to that. Oi! Jizzing everywhere. Stop that! Nice little light. Ooh, how do people get around in these levels? Like in these places? Mobius is such a fucked up place. Is it Mobius? What it was called in the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, which I used to watch every Sunday morning. Stupid cartoon, but I love it. Me and my friend were actually, he came to visit not that long ago, and we watched about 5 episodes of it. And he fucking loves it. He could quote that shit forever. He loves it. It's like his happy place. I feel like I have been here already. Sonic's gonna have a headache, isn't he? Gonna have a headache. should design like a Sonic the Hedgehog roller coaster. I mean, there used to be one at, there's a theme park in England called Alton Towers, which is awesome theme park. Got some of the best roller coasters in the fucking world. Not even exaggerating. But they had a... it wasn't like a roller coaster, it was like a... don't quite know how to describe it. It was a ride anyway, and you kind of... you went along a track, but like it went high and you'd spin and shit. It's called Spinball Wizard, is what it's called. So that's what you can Google if you want to have a look at it. But it was for many years. It was actually themed after they had a Sonic theme on it. And you'd be like, "Whoa, gotta go fast, dude!" Each of the cars had like Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy. All them classic, I was going to say Mario characters. Waluigi. He's my favourite Sonic OC. Waluigi. Wah! I'm guessing that means that it's safe to drop down. Here we go, boss time. I wouldn't say this one's particularly difficult, but it can be if you don't kill him quickly. Get fucked, Robotters! I will be honest with you, I would personally prefer to never call him Eggman. That's going to do it from me. So thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, feel free to do all that YouTube stuff, comment, like, subscribe. Hope you have a very good day, and I shall see you later, Waltogator.